Hello everyone and welcome to another video. In this video we are going to go over quickscoping, and I'm actually doing this video because I have been requested a lot by you guys to do a guide on how to quickscope the correct way. So what I'm gonna do right now is I will teach you how to quickscope, and in the second video I will also show you 100% aim method. So first of all, what you need to know about quickscoping. Quickscoping is actually rather easy. It's not as difficult as in other games like Black Ops or whatever. So you will see why this is this way. And then to give you a brief introduction about quickscoping, I will always differentiate between 3 different types of shots. One is the quickscope, the other one is the hardscope, and the third one is gonna be the drag shot. And I'm gonna explain to you later on in the video what this is gonna be about. So first of all, I'm gonna explain to you the quickscoping technique. Right. So as you see, if you're not in sniping mode with a sniper, you can always see the 4 white lines here on the screen. Now, you need to know where you're gonna shoot at. So these 4 white lines are the indicator for this. In sniping mode, you will shoot somewhere in this area where the 4 white lines are indicated. Right. Now, if you're scoping, and this is not the important bit, you are always gonna scope at the point where these 4 white lines will meet in the middle. This is the tricky part, right? So you now have to imagine the point where these 4 white lines will meet. And this brings me to my recommended sniper, which is the M82 Predator. And the reason for this is because the 4 white lines always stick together very close. Whereas the other snipers like the Beast or the Car, always the 4 white lines go apart from each other when you are jumping and stuff. So what you need to do, you always need to figure out the point in the middle where these 4 white lines meet. Now, if you're quickscoping in a match, what are you gonna do? You are gonna point with this point in the middle you have imagined at the opponent. Then what you do, you scope really quickly and then directly shoot. Now this is really important because you need to shoot directly after you have scoped. Don't shoot before you have scoped, and don't shoot a second after you have scoped, because that's not gonna go well. The reason for this is because you need some accuracy, and if you are not shooting fast enough, your target is gonna move and you are gonna miss. So in practice it looks like a little bit like this, and yeah, that's about it. Right, so it is actually rather easy, and I am actually gonna show you a 100% aim method, or at least a method that is gonna increase your accuracy a lot in my next video. And this is actually based on the 4 white lines and the point in the middle assumption. So let's move on to the hardscope. Unlike quickscoping, you will be staying in sniping mode a little bit longer there. And basically what you're doing there is you aim and then you wait for your enemy to come. Now, the problem about this is that you don't have a very good overview, right? And you need to know where your enemy is gonna come, otherwise he might be flanking you or just kill you because you can't see him. Because the scope is narrowing your point of view or your sight, right? So this is very tricky, and you really need to know when to apply the shot. It's actually rather easy to perform the shot itself when your target is moving into your scope, and that's basically the shot I would recommend for you if you're starting out with sniping. And yeah, it's rather easy then. So the third shot I want to introduce to you is the drag shot. And basically what you're doing, when you're aiming at mid-range or whatever, and you don't directly aim on your opponent, right? What are you gonna do? You're gonna drag your mouse and therefore also drag your scope on the opponent to hit him. And this is usually very effective on high range and mid-range, because there you can't really quickscope, and also you can't really perform a good hardscope. And the advantage of this is that you can really, it's really accurate if you know how to do it, right? But this is actually the point. It is very difficult because in Recrucible Firestorm the zoom of the snipers is really high, and therefore your lack of overview, and this means for you that dragging the scope on your opponent is very difficult, because sometimes the opponent is just gonna move too quickly, or you might aim at the wrong place, and therefore you will never be able to see him. Right. So this was basically it. Thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure to subscribe, leave a like and a comment. So see you in the next video. Bye.